Chapter 6 Tissues, Chapter Mapping, Notes and Summary from Class 9, Subject Science. Introduction. All living organisms are made up of cells. In unicellular organisms, one single cell performs all life functions. But in multicellular organisms, there are many cells and different groups of cells perform different functions. This is called division of labor. A tissue is a group of similar cells that work together to perform a particular function. Examples: muscle tissue helps in movement, blood transports substances, phloem transports food in plants. Because of tissues, multicellular organisms can perform functions more efficiently. 6.1 Are plants and animals made of same type of tissues? No, plants and animals are not made of the same type of tissues. Why are they different? In plants, plants are fixed in one place. They need more supportive tissues. Many plant tissues are made of dead cells. Growth happens only in certain regions. In animals, animals move from one place to another. They need more living tissues. They require more energy. Growth is more uniform throughout the body. So, plant tissues and animal tissues differ because plants and animals live in different ways and perform different functions. 6.2 Plant tissues. Plant tissues are of two main types. First, meristematic tissue. Second, permanent tissue. 6.2.1 Meristematic tissue. Meristematic tissue is the dividing tissue in plants. It is responsible for the growth of plants. Features of meristematic tissue: cells divide continuously, cells are small, cell wall is thin, cytoplasm is dense, nucleus is prominent, vacuoles are absent or very small, cells are closely packed. Types of meristematic tissue: first, apical meristem, found at the tips of roots and shoots, like this here, increases the length of the plant. Second, lateral meristem, this one, found on the sides of stems and roots, increases the girth or thickness of the plant. Example, cambium. Third, intercalary meristem, this one, found near the nodes or at the base of leaves in some plants, helps in the growth of internodes. Importance: meristematic tissue produces new cells. These cells later become different permanent tissues. 6.2.2 Permanent tissue. When cells formed by meristematic tissue grow, mature and lose the ability to divide, they become permanent tissue. This process is called differentiation. Permanent tissues are of two types. First, simple permanent tissue. Second, complex permanent tissue. 6.2.2 First, simple permanent tissue. Simple permanent tissue is made up of only one type of similar cells. There are three main types. First, parenchyma. Parenchyma is the most common simple permanent tissue. Features: cells are living, cell walls are thin, cells are loosely packed, intercellular spaces are present like this. This is the intercellular space. Functions: stores food, stores water, helps in photosynthesis when chlorophyll is present. Special types: Chloroenchyma. Parenchyma containing chlorophyll performs photosynthesis. Arenchyma. Parenchyma with large air spaces helps aquatic plants float. Second, Collenchyma. Features: cells are living, cells are elongated, cell walls are unevenly thickened at the corners, very little intercellular space. Functions: provides flexibility, gives mechanical support, helps plant parts bend without breaking. Location: leaf stalks below the epidermis of stems. So friends, this is the diagram of Collenchyma. This is wall thickenings, this is the nucleus, this is vacuole, and this is cell wall. Third, Sclerenchyma. Features: cells are dead, cells are long and narrow, cell walls are thick due to lignin, very little or no internal space. Functions: gives strength, makes plant parts hard and stiff. Examples: husk of coconut, hard covering of seeds and nuts, veins of leaves. So friends, this is the thick lignified walls. This is narrow lumen and this is lignified thick wall. Protective tissue in plants. Epidermis. The epidermis is the outermost protective layer of the plant. Features usually made of a single layer of cells. Cells are tightly packed. No intercellular spaces. Outer walls may be thick. On aerial parts, it may have a waxy layer called cuticle. Functions: protects plant parts, prevents water loss, protects against injury and infection. Stomata. So friends, this is the diagram of stomata. Small pores in the epidermis of leaves surrounded by guard cells, help in exchange of gases, also help in transpiration. So friends, this is epidermal cell, this is the guard cell, this is stomatal pore, and this is chloroplast. Root hairs. Epidermal cells of roots have hair-like projections, increase surface area for water absorption. Next, cork. This is the diagram of cork. As plants grow older, a protective tissue called cork develops. Features: cells are dead, compactly arranged, no intercellular spaces, walls contain suberin, which makes them waterproof and airtight. Function: protects older stems and branches. 6.2.2 Complex permanent tissue. Complex permanent tissue is made up of more than one type of cells, all working together for a common function. There are two types. First, xylem. Xylem transports water and minerals from roots to other parts of the plant. Elements of xylem: tracheids, vessels, xylem parenchyma, xylem fibers. Functions: transport of water and minerals, support to the plant, storage of food by xylem parenchyma. So friends, this is the diagram. This is tracheid and this is called pit. This is vessel and this is xylem parenchyma. This is cytoplasm and this is nucleus. So friends, always remember, if you are confused between xylem and phloem, so in English alphabet X comes after W. So if you are confused which transports what, so always remember WX. So water for W and xylem for X. In the exam you will never get confused. Second, phloem. This is the diagram. Phloem transports food made in leaves to all parts of the plant. Elements of phloem: sieve cells, sieve tubes, companion cells, phloem fibers, phloem parenchyma. Functions: transport of food, storage and support. Important point: except phloem fibers, most phloem cells are living. So friends, this is sieve plate, this is sieve tube, this is phloem parenchyma, this is the companion cell. 6.3 Animal tissues. Animal tissues are of four main types. First, epithelial tissue. Second, connective tissue. Third, muscular tissue. Fourth, nervous tissue. 6.3.1 Epithelial tissue. Epithelial tissue forms the covering or protective layer of the body. Location: skin, lining of mouth, blood vessels, lung alveoli, kidney tubules. Features: cells are tightly packed, very little intercellular space, form continuous sheets, rest on a basement membrane. Functions: protection, absorption, secretion, exchange of materials. Types of epithelial tissue. First, squamous epithelium. This is the diagram. Flat and thin cells found in alveoli, blood vessels, mouth lining, helps in diffusion and protection. So friends, this diagram is not given in your NCERT book, but I have provided you the figures for better understanding. Second, stratified squamous epithelium. Cells arranged in many layers, found in skin, protects against wear and tear. So friends, this is one layer of cells, this is second layer, then this third, then this fourth. That's why it is called cells arranged in many layers. Third, cuboidal epithelium, cube shaped cells. So friends, this is a cell which is cube shaped, found in kidney tubules and salivary gland ducts, provides support and secretion. Fourth, columnar epithelium, Tall pillar-like cells found in intestine helps in absorption and secretion. So friends, this is one cell, so it is a column-like cell. Fifth, ciliated columnar epithelium, this one. Columnar cells with hair like cilia. So friends, this is a cell column-like and above it is cilia, hair-like structure. Found in respiratory tract, cilia move mucus forward. Sixth, glandular epithelium, this is the diagram, specialized for secretion, forms glands. 6.3.2 Connective tissue. Connective tissue connects, supports, binds or separates different body parts. Features: cells are loosely packed, embedded in an intercellular matrix. Matrix may be fluid, jelly-like, dense or hard. Types of connective tissue: first, blood. Fluid connective tissue. Matrix is called plasma, contains RBCs, WBCs and platelets. Functions: transports oxygen, food, hormones and waste. So friends, blood is divided into cellular component and matrix component. Cellular component is RBC, erythrocyte have hemoglobin, platelets and WBC, and WBC is divided into lymphocyte, monocyte, eosinophil, basophil, neutrophil, and matrix component include plasma. Second, bone. Hard and non-flexible connective tissue. Matrix contains calcium and phosphorus compounds. Functions: gives shape and support, protect organs, anchors muscles. So friends, this is the structure of bone. This is cartilage layer. This is spongy bone. This is yellow marrow. This is compact bone. Third, ligament. This is the diagram. Connects bone to bone, very elastic and strong. So friends, this is the ligament connecting one bone to second bone. Fourth, tendon connects muscle to bone, strong but less flexible. So friends, this is the tendon which connects muscle to the bone. The white portion is tendon. Fifth, cartilage. Cells are widely spaced. Matrix is solid, made of proteins and sugars. Location: nose, ear, trachea, larynx, joints. Functions: smoothens bone surfaces at joints, provides flexibility. So friends, here cartilage is this, between the two bones, and it is made of proteins and sugars. Sixth, areolar tissue. This is the diagram. Found between skin and muscles, around blood vessels and nerves. Functions: fills spaces inside organs, supports internal organs, helps in tissue repair. Seventh, adipose tissue. This is the diagram. Stores fat, found below skin and between internal organs. Functions: stores energy, acts as an insulator. 6.3.3 Muscular tissue. Muscular tissue is responsible for movement. Features: made of elongated cells called muscle fibers. Contains special proteins that contract and relax. Types of muscular tissue: first, striated muscle. This is the diagram. Also called skeletal or voluntary muscle, attached to bones, has light and dark bands. Cells are long, cylindrical, unbranched and multinucleate. So friends, as you can see, these are long, cylindrical and unbranched. Function: helps in body movement according to our will. Second, smooth muscle. This is the diagram. Also called unstriated or involuntary muscle, found in alimentary canal, blood vessels, iris, ureters, bronchi. Cells are spindle shaped and uninucleate. No striations. Function: performs involuntary movements. So friends, you can draw this diagram. Third, cardiac muscle. This is the diagram. Found only in the heart. Involuntary. Cells are cylindrical, branched and uninucleate. Show rhythmic contraction and relaxation. Function: pumps blood throughout life. So friends, as you can see, this is the branch, here the branch. This is cylindrical and uninucleate. 6.3.4 Nervous tissue. This is the diagram. Nervous tissue helps the body receive stimuli and transmit messages quickly. Location, brain, spinal cord, nerves. Unit of nervous tissue, neuron. A neuron is a nerve cell. Structure of neuron, cell body, nucleus, cytoplasm, dendrites, axon, nerve endings, functions, receives stimuli, carries nerve impulses, helps muscles respond, enables quick reaction to changes in surroundings. A nerve impulse is the signal that passes along nerve fibers. So friends, this is the cell body. These are dendrites. This is the nucleus. This is axon. These are nerve endings. What you have learned? Summary. A tissue is a group of similar cells that perform a specific function. Tissues help multicellular organisms work efficiently through division of labor. Plant tissues are of two main types, meristematic and permanent. Meristematic tissue helps in plant growth and is of three types, apical, lateral and intercalary. Permanent tissue is formed after cells lose the power of division. Simple permanent tissues are Parenchyma, Collenchyma and Sclerenchyma. Complex permanent tissues are Xylem and Phloem. Epidermis, stomata, cuticle and cork protect plant parts. Animal tissues are of four types, epithelial, connective, muscular and nervous. Epithelial tissue covers and protects body parts. Connective tissue binds and supports body organs. Muscular tissue help in movement. Nervous tissues carries messages in the body. The basic unit of nervous tissue is the neuron. Mapping. So friends, tissue, group of similar cells performing common specialized functions. It is divided into two, plant tissue and animal tissue. We will study animal tissue on the next page. Plant tissue is further divided into meristematic tissue and permanent tissue. Meristematic tissue is further divided into primary meristem, then secondary meristem. Primary meristem is divided into apical meristem, tips of root and stem, intercalary, base of leaves and internodes. Secondary meristem is divided into lateral meristem. Secondary meristem is also called lateral meristem, which is further divided into vascular cambium for secondary growth and cork cambium. Next, permanent tissue is further divided into simple permanent, ground tissue, complex permanent, vascular tissue, dermal tissue, epidermal tissue. Simple permanent made up of one type of cell. It is further divided into parenchyma, collenchyma, sclerenchyma. Parenchyma oval, elongated, polygonal, living. It is further divided into erenchyma, chlorenchyma. Collenchyma elongated, thickened, irregular, living. Sclerenchyma long, narrow, lignified, dead. Complex permanent made up of more than one type of cell. It is divided into two types, xylem conduction of water and minerals, phloem conduction of food. Xylem components of xylem, tracheids, vessels, xylem parenchyma, xylem fibers. Phloem component of phloems, sieve tubes, companion cells, phloem fibers, phloem parenchyma. Next, animal tissues. It is divided into epithelial, connective, muscular and nervous. Epithelial is further divided into squamous, cuboidal, columnar, ciliated, glandular. Connective tissue is divided into areolar, adipose, skeletal, fluid. Skeletal is divided into tendon, ligament, bone, cartilage, and fluid is divided into blood and lymph. So friends, this is the complete mapping of chapter 6 tissues. Short chapter summary. This chapter explains that in multicellular organisms, similar cells group together to form tissues. Tissues help the body perform different functions efficiently. Plant tissues are divided into meristematic and permanent tissues. Meristematic tissue helps in growth, while permanent tissue performs specific functions like storage, support, and transport. In animals, tissues are epithelial, connective, muscular, and nervous. These tissues protect the body, connect organs, help in movement, and transmit messages. Thus, tissues are important for proper structure and functioning of both plants and animals. So friends, we have completed notes, summary, mapping of chapter 6 tissues. We will do all the question answers of this chapter in a separate video. You can support me with channel membership and super thanks. If you like the video, kindly like, hype the video and share it with your friends. Also subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to receive new video notifications. We will meet in the next video. Thank you for watching.